Hey guys, so you might be wondering, this is Johnny again from, you remember me. Last video I did, I think it was like, what was, I don't remember, but I think it was back in June or July that I uploaded. It's been forever. So you might be wondering, why haven't I uploaded in forever? It might seem like forever that I haven't uploaded, and this is basically a channel update that we're doing. And you may be wondering, yeah, there's light and there's a fan turned on. That is just to block out as much sound, so that way nobody thinks that there's something suspicious going on. So the light right here, and then the light penetrating by the window. So we're going to be doing a channel update, a little mini channel update, as well as I'm going to be setting up some gadgets here. And I just picked up some cables, and you might be wondering, what's all this junk I have over here to my left in the bed? That is for the stuff we're going to be setting up. So for the channel update, let's kind of begin with the channel update. So basically, I've gotten a couple different subscribers, and I've even ordered a new piece of technology, which is on a shelf here. We're going to review this real quick. This is a speaker. It's pretty nice looking. You have like the beat thingy right there on the bottom. I don't even know if it's
1 minute, 48 viewfinder, speech off.
Properly oriented. The camera's properly oriented. Yeah, I think it is. Hold on. I think I'm gonna do this with iMovie, and I'll be back once I check once the camera's properly oriented. So my camera was actually oriented the wrong way. So this is the speaker right here, if you can see it. But if you can't, I'm gonna try my best to describe it. It's your average little speaker. Basically, you have the speaker on both sides. You have power, the pair button in the middle. So I flipped it over to the back so that the buttons are facing in circular format, whatever. The power button's on the left by the strap, because as you know, this comes with a strap. You have the pair button and then some other button, and then this thing lifts open, and back here, lifting that open. Might have to use my teeth to open this. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that. But that lifts open, and back here you have your charger and an aux cord. That is for devices that do not have Bluetooth into them, and then you have to use a cable that has two headphone cords, like the 3.5mm headphone cable on both sides. So let's close that up. Now let's flip it over to the front. On the left, you have plus to raise your volume, play, pause, and then minus. So that is that. Okay. So we've done a lot. This year I went to my first ever NFB convention, and I met Blindy Kid 392. Well, he changed his name to just Blindy Kid. His name is Derek. I'll put his thingy in the description, his channel, if I have time. Or if I have, well, I should have time later. But there's really not much to update you on. That's pretty much it. And then just the fact that I've started high school. So I'm now in high school, and it's a lot of fun. I'm liking it so far. And now we're going to move on to all the setup. Okay. So, in terms of the setup of this device, this is going to be like a wireless charging dock, basically, where you can charge your phone and an Apple Watch. I just put my phone on there just to show, well, not really to show you, but it would make a pretty good stand while filming. Although it's not going to charge because it's an iPhone 6s, and I'm planning on getting an iPhone 11. So let's take that off as a stand, but I'll show you. I'll try to describe it to the best of my ability. For the most part, it's metal, and this thing in the front, the charger, is plastic. And then you have this thing at the bottom of the charger where you know your phone sits. That is rubber. And then if you flip to the back, that's also plastic. By like the front of the charger. And then you have a port in the back. I'm gonna have to stick my phone behind there just to show you that there's a port in the back of the charger. I don't know how many of you guys can see that, but if it's too blurry, it might be too blurry. But there you go. Okay. So, that is done. And the brand is even down there. Pause if you want to read that. There you go. Okay. So, then we have holes in the back right here. I think this is just for like ventilation of products and stuff like that. This huge hole is where our cables sit. Speaking of cables, that's what I have here. I have my own power adapter, my Apple Watch that I unboxed and showed you over Christmas last year. And then my iPad with my keyboard. Let me set this up over here real quick while I look for my multimeter. This is what we're going to use to take measurements. Okay, and you might be wondering, why do I have a lock over here? This is what we're going to be using to attach the cables. So, I really won't be using this much, but there you go. Insert my key back into the lock. Pretty small locks, pretty simple. Okay, we can start setting up our device now, since we're just sitting here jabbering. Let me take down my items. Alright, let me set this up. We're just going to put it on the table here. You can see it's right there. If you're sighted, but I'll try to explain this the best as possible, like I said. So, we're going to begin with the Apple Watch charger. Actually, I'm going to take this dock, take the dock off the table real quick, and I'm going to show you why. So, say you try to set this up just like this. You can set it up like that, but you need like a little magnesium thingy right in the thingamajig. So it's not really going to work too well. So let's look for that magnesium device. Okay, here it is. Here's the magnesium. I think this is magnesium. I'm not really sure. It's just a little piece of rubber, I guess. But this is it. What we're going to do is we're just going to slide it in like that. Make sure we have aligned it with the side holes, because this thing has side holes that need to be aligned. So if you can see that, there we go. Okay, now we can set, or no, now we can slide the watch charger in here into place. Perfect. Well done. Now, it's even aligned very well. There's my Apple Watch charger. Now we're going to take the cable and we're going to slide it through. Okay. Good. Now I'm going to take my 3-in-1 power adapter, if I can find it. which doesn't look like that's happening. Oh, there it is. And I like to keep my cables organized and tidy. This might just be a 2-part video, so I think that's just going to be it for this first part. And then we'll continue on with the second part real quick.